This is Ring's cheapest outdoor battery camera, offering 1080p HD monitoring, easy installation, and it still sells for under $40 in 2025. For the past month, I've been testing this to see if it's still worth buying with all these competitors out there and so many new AI cameras. One thing did shock me, and in today's video, we're going to cover everything you need to know before buying. And as always, this is a real-world test with original thought from an everyday user. So let's jump straight into it. Inside the box, you'll find the adjustable mount, quick start guide, mounting screws, the removable battery with its USB-C charging cable, and of course, the camera itself. You can buy sets with 2 to 4 depending on how many locations you want to monitor, and all of them come with additional accessories to mount. My first impression is how lightweight this thing is, but it still feels premium thanks to the high density plastic and smooth matte finish. The front has Ring's signature black glossy panel that houses the 1080p camera and the built-in speakers and microphone below. Size-wise, it reminds me of one of those small soft drink cans you get on an aeroplane, compact yet easy to place anywhere. The mount attaches with a single screw and ball swivel. It looks flimsy, but it's way sturdier than it appears. The best part is the versatility. Use it indoors as a freestanding camera with zero mounting, mounted on a wall or fence, even hide it in discreet locations hidden as a stealth camera. With its IPX5 the weather resistance, it can handle rain, heat and cold. That said, I still recommend placing it somewhere semi-sheltered if you want the longest lifespan. Installation is stupid simple. No wires, no electricians, no ugly conduits. Each mount takes about 2 minutes with a drill and the camera locks in securely with no wobble at all. To charge, twist open the cap and slide the battery out. Since the battery is swappable, a handy tip is to just buy the separate one to immediately swap it out when the other one falls low. In terms of charging, it takes approximately 5 to 10 hours to fully charge from 0%. Really depends on your charging speed. And from my real world test, from a full charge, I'm getting about 5 to 6 months, detecting about 5 events per day. It really depends on how many events you're detecting and also the battery settings that you have, but you can expect it to last anywhere between 3 to 6 months. I've had mine for a month using 20% charge and detecting about 150 events. With these stats, you can expect a full charge to detect about 750 events on recommended settings, and each event records for approximately 30 seconds. And don't worry, once your camera is nearly out of battery, you'll get a notification from the Ring app, so you don't have to worry about losing monitoring. Unless you're going away for a long period, of course. You can customize the battery settings for each camera in the Power Manager. Doing so lets you change the clip length between 15 and 120 seconds and customize the interval between recording triggers. Varying these can give you more coverage, but will significantly impact the battery life. Solar panels are available, but personally, I don't like the look of them on the house. I've been working this thing hard for the past month across various scenarios, and honestly, for a $40 camera, the performance is better than you'll expect. Daytime video is sharp and color accurate. The 130-degree field of view is standard and wide enough without giving full fisheye. So guys, just for some perspective, this is what the camera looks like from a selfie point of view. 130-degree field of view. And the audio, as you can see, is pretty clear. The infrared night vision is clean with good contrast, but it's still hard to properly recognize familiar faces. It's not as bright as some 2K or spotlight cameras, but for the price, it does the job extremely well. Motion detection is responsive and reliable. Notifications come through instantly if you have Wi-Fi connection that's strong. Specific person detection requires a subscription. More on that in a moment, but it picked me up reliably every time. I've even linked the camera to Alexa so she tells me to prepare the baseball bat when it detects someone at night. Two-way audio lets you respond directly to the notifications to interact with the person live in front of the camera, and it's surprisingly good. The microphone is clear, picks up voices well, and the speaker volume is loud enough for delivery drivers or visitors to hear you. There's minimal delay, which is something a lot of cheaper cameras really struggle with. One of the biggest limitations of this camera, and with all wireless cameras in fact, is a limited recording length, which for the Ring Cam defaults to 30 seconds from the moment recording is detected. Now, if the footage goes longer, it will record longer. But if someone comes in the clip too early or too late, you will miss crucial details, like seeing the car, but not the face. So, while it's good for general monitoring, it's not designed for 24/7 monitoring. If that's what you're after, you're gonna have to go for a wide version. Powering all the feature is the accompanying Ring app, which requires a quick 15-minute setup for the first time. Opening the app takes you straight into the dashboard, which shows all Ring connected devices to your account. Tapping into the Ring camera takes you straight to a live view. Tapping onto the microphone lets you communicate with someone in front of the camera live. Some settings worth noting include adjusting the motion sensitivity to adjust the rate of unwanted motion being detected and to save battery, defining motion zones to detect motion only in areas set up by your app, and smart alerts, which lets you tailor notifications to vehicle, people, and other subtle motions like little animals. The Ring Protect plan saves all recordings into the Ring Cloud, which is accessible for up to half a year and costs $5 per month for one device or $10 per month if you have multiple devices. Users without the Protect plan won't get access to saved footage. Instead, you'll only receive notifications and get access to the live view. And that's what I'd say is the biggest downside of this camera. You get a quality device at a low price, but then you get hooked into the subscription. Now, in case you haven't noticed, I've got a couple of Ring devices around my house now, and I got them at such a low price that wearing the subscription cost did make sense. If I didn't have any of these, I'd consider this heavily, because spending more money on another device will probably pay itself back in 1 to 2 years versus the Ring subscription cost. If you want to see a cool alternative that has no subscription cost, make sure to check out my Eufy video, link in description below. So after using the Ring outdoor camera for about a month, here's my Kevnalysis. For a device that's only $40 in 2025, this thing punches above its weight. The build is solid, installation is super easy, video is really clear during the daytime, night vision's reliable, motion alerts are super fast sent to your phone, two-way audio is surprisingly good, and the experience in the overall Ring ecosystem is pretty sharp and refined. But, and here's the big Ring tax, the subscription is where they get you. Without the Ring Protect plan, this camera loses its most important feature, which is the saved footage. So the device doesn't end up being $40, it's $40 plus a monthly fee. If you already have multiple Ring devices like I do, or you're just after something cheap but good, it makes sense. If you're starting from zero, Eufy or Reolink might make more financial sense after 1 to 2 years. Overall, for the money, the Ring outdoor battery camera is still a great entry-level security camera in 2025. It's simple, consistent, and does exactly what it claims. Just be prepared for the ongoing membership. So, what do you think of this camera? Let me know in the comment section below. If you like this real-world review, hit the like and subscribe button. And you want to also check out my Eufy comparison video next. Trust me, you won't want to miss that one. Link in description also below.